Hello everyone and welcome to Cross-Gen Gaming, where I'm very happy to announce that soon you're gonna need another launcher on your PC!
Oh, good.
Yeah!
Oh, good.
As if 20 weren't enough.
Yes, perfect. You play for all the Assassin's Creed games I gotta have.
Yup.
Gotta hit all of those games. Just really super top priority. The Bethesda launcher that makes me have to have online play to play Doom for some reason. You didn't even know that was a thing.
No, I did not. That's right. Even with crypto bros hoarding all the GPUs during the pandemic, Sony and their PlayStation division seems to be gearing up for a more focused effort in the PC gaming market. But before we dive into how all of that affects you, make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified of when our new videos go live.
Hey, double push for me for you to hit that bell. Oh, so good.
Yeah, I mean, you look at his face. You gotta do it. Is that face so precious? But how do we know that a PlayStation launcher may be coming soon? I'll let our resident PC launcher correspondent, Johnny Boy over here, explain all the juicy details. Johnny Boy?
These details are as juicy as the oranges from the state in which I live. It's not, there's not a lot actually, unfortunately. So, anyway, it's not confirmed. So this is all we know at this point. So it's no secret that PlayStation has been making some moves in the PC space over the past few years. Their first major IP to come to PC was Horizon Zero Dawn, which launched on Steam and the Epic Game Store back in August of 2020. Following that launch were Days Gone, a red-hot IP, not necessarily for that one. That was in 2021, as well as God of War and Uncharted Legacy of Thieves earlier this year. Back in 2021, Sony announced the PlayStation PC label for all of its PC games only a few months after they acquired Nixies, a developer that specializes in PC ports.
Is that how you say it? I wanted to say like Nixes or Nixon. That's a weird name, but whatever.
I guess Nixies because it looks kind of like Pixies. You know?
That makes sense. Yeah, I like Nixies.
But their most recent PC port, Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered, holds a few more secrets.
Ooh, secrets, you say? Weird that wasn't in the Uncharted
We had
one.
Uncharted. Right, that's exactly. You took my joke literally out of my mouth. Thank you for that, yeah. References to a PlayStation PC launcher were found in the game files for Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered and have been verified by Video Games Chronicle. Specifically, the files made multiple references to PSN account linked and PSN linking entitlements. Currently, Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered has no PSN linking functionality, which means that PSN linking either was or currently is in development.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, indeed. The clear implication of Sony wanting to link PC games with the PSN is that they're working on a standalone application that supports all of the existing functionality of PSN.
Ooh, I don't know what you're talking about, Johnny. That's very juicy details.
It's pretty decent. Again, that's kind of speculation because we see PSN account linked, and what that actually means could be like you could just log in with your PSN account through like the launcher of the game. But it kind of implies that like they want to have their own space.
Yeah, and hey, it's always fun to speculate.
Exactly, but this is significant since we already know that Sony wants around half of their IP to be on PC and mobile by the year 2025. And while it's not confirmed yet that a launcher is exactly the direction that Sony and PlayStation are going, it sure does make a lot of sense considering how many solid IP they have, as well as how well those IP are doing in the PC space. Net sales of Sony's IP on the PC platform are estimated to be around 300 million this year, up from about 80 million last year.
Whoa.
The napkin math says that's about triple.
Yeah, that's a huge increase. I could understand why they would want to put a launcher, or at least put more games on.
Right, exactly. And that is the estimate that they're like projecting for this year, but with Spider-Man Remastered coming out, I mean, they're probably going to get there.
Oh yeah, that game has been killing, and it's like 4 years old.
Right, it's 4 years old, and it just came out, and already you can play Stan Lee. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I saw one of Kingpin. It's great. It's insane. Digital storefronts have been a godsend to console manufacturers like Sony for the past few generations, since they're able to profit from every game sold digitally. All of the revenue as a publisher and a chunk of the money as an intermediary. Can you actually explain that?
Yeah, so essentially what they're doing is they get all of the money that they make selling their games digitally through their own store.
Oh.
So, when you go onto the PlayStation Network, you go into PlayStation Store, if you buy God of War for, $59.99 on PS4, they keep all of that money. That's just their money. But if Ubisoft is like, well, we want to sell Assassin's Creed 40 on the PlayStation Store, they're like, yeah, cool, we want 30%.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
So they make that 30%. They get 30% of Assassin's Creed and all those Call of Duty sales. Can you imagine all those those V-Buck points that they get money on?
Oh my god, I can only imagine. All so many microtransactions.
Call of Duty points, all of it is, if it goes through a digital storefront and you're Microsoft or you're Sony, you get it.
But since Sony is looking to branch out on the PC, they are subject to similar merchant fees imposed by digital storefronts like Steam and Epic Game Store. Essentially, what they've been doing on their PlayStation Store, but now they have to do it on PC. Oh, interesting.
Exactly. And they're like, oh, 30% revenue is now not ours, it goes to Steam.
A dedicated launcher, though, would mean that they keep 100% of the revenue that they make through that storefront. Other recent acquisitions by Sony help actually enforce their multi-platform ambitions. After the landmark announcement from January of this year that Microsoft would be buying Activision Blizzard, Sony made waves of their own by announcing their purchase of Bungie, aka the Halo and Destiny 2 people.
Do you know anything about them, Dylan? Are you aware of them?
I might know a bit of them. I might know just a bit of it, and I might have literally freaked out when I saw this, and the moment it happened, I was like, what the hell is going on? Well, it initially seemed like Sony made their purchase to secure more stellar IP. It was soon clarified that they wanted Bungie for their live service expertise, which is an interesting kind of way to get that.
We talked about this when it happened, and it's like, okay, yeah, you spend $4 billion almost to get, I guess, one of the best live service game developers that's independent technically, because you can't really go out and buy Epic. Like, that's not going to happen.
No, definitely not.
But interesting, okay.
After the announcement of the acquisition, Sony Interactive Entertainment CEO Jim Ryan outlined a near future for the company that focuses heavily on continually updated online games inspired by Bungie's long-running hit Destiny.
AKA Dylan's favorite game.
It's literally my life. I have so many times and hours and days and years taken up by that one video game.
Destiny Sonic, that's all you need to know about Dylan.
Literally, that's all I am. You check my Twitter, that's all you'll see.
Why do you think that's what we talk about? Why do you think that's what we talk about? Dylan's got the info on that.
I've got it. I will always have it. It will always be here. The Tuesday that this came out, I will already have been freaking out because they revealed so much crap, and I'm like, ah! I have all the info. While they have yet to release specific information on what IP in particular may be getting the live service treatment, a unified system across multiple platforms where Sony keeps all the money from the digital sales of their multiple live service games help us buy into the direction that Jim Ryan was talking about.
Didn't they say they want to have like 10 live service games by like 2025 or something like that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 10 or something close, which is ridiculous.
It's so many games, and I mean, yeah, you've got, I guess technically one of them already in Destiny 2 if you own the entire company that makes it.
Sure.
But even still, 9 more is...
in 3 years. That is a lot.
I think it was 2030.
No, I'm pretty sure it was like 2020.
I'm looking it up now.
We're looking it up.
Nope, you're right. It's 12.
Yeah.
12 different live service games of its own by the end of 2025, aka 3 years from now.
It's just like, what? I as the move toward an all-digital, no-disc future continues, every company is going to be more and more interested in maximizing their profits across the various digital platforms.
I'm so over this digital everything all the time.
What do you mean? Everything's so accessible.
People are trading convenience for ownership.
Everything is so easy. You can just load it up and you'll have it forever. It totally won't be gone and taken away for no reason whatsoever. We're definitely not seeing that right now with HBO Max.
So what does that mean for all of us PC gamers? A PlayStation launcher opens up a Pandora's box of possibilities. Get it, Pandora's box, God of War. Get it.
It's so funny.
It could suggest that Sony is planning on fully integrating all PSN features, including trophy support, cross-progression, cross-buy, etc., into their new application. Additionally, Sony could be planning day one PC purchases for their most lucrative IP to compete with Microsoft. Ooh. Hello, Bloodborne on PC, finally.
Oh my god, Twitter would have a crazy day whenever that happens.
It could also mean that they're going to be offering some version of their PS Plus Deluxe Alpha 358/2 Intergrade system on PC, again competing with PC Game Pass.
So they're playing catch up, as I've said before. Interesting.
Exactly. I mean, they're doing the DC to Marvel over here.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Well, no, it's not, because Sony's making money.
Good point.
On the other hand, it could also suggest that they're building a walled garden of exclusive PlayStation content where they can keep all the revenue from their digital sales, which would mean that they would stop publishing games on Steam, Epic Games Store, GOG, whatever, to maximize their profit. Whatever they end up doing, it's clear that PlayStation on PC is here to stay. But those are just our thoughts and opinions. We would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Do you want Sony to implement some sort of cross-progression system? How many launchers do you have installed on your PC? Is it enough?
Many.
Do you need more?
No, I don't want more. Please stop.
What if there's an exclusive Bungie launcher?
Well, now hold on. Now you're speaking my language.
Also, if you've enjoyed this episode, be sure to give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on our future videos. I'm telling you, they're getting better.
They're so good.
Have you seen the editing? Dylan's crushing it.
Aw. I mean, I am, but thank you.
Ah, there it is. The hubris.
Wow.
Dylan, where can they find more of you?
They can find more of me on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter at The Dylan Machine, where I talk about Destiny, talk about Sonic, post Destiny clips. And that's about it. That's all I do, because I'm a very, very simple man.
I saw the one of you jumping into Discord call mid-sentence. That was very funny.
Yeah, I've got quite the amount of clips of varying degrees of weirdness, mostly including my friends.
Dylan's fire team is top tier.
Oh, you know it. But where can they find more of you, John?
You can find more of me on YouTube, where I stream every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I also post shorts reviewing the games that I've played recently, and also a couple of longer form videos are in the pipeline. They're not out there yet, but talking about gaming in general.
But we'll see you all in the next generation. Bye-bye.
Catch you in the new PSN Plus Deluxe Ultra Launcher.gov. Bye.